This tutorial is going to be for the roof system on the green energy cottage. The framing's all ready to go for the demonstration, though there's no doors or windows. The expectation is that you will have doors and windows in your green energy cottage. This is only for demonstration purposes. So what I'm going to do is I've highlighted the front here. I'm going to have the slant going towards the front and the back. Although for you, it is optional, whatever you want to do. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to create the covering for the ceiling. To do that, because this is going to create your overhang, it is possible you could put a rectangle over top of this and then use the offset tool. But for some reason, sometimes, because depending on how you made this, if you're dealing with components, it won't let you. If that is what the issue is for you, if it's not letting you, what I would suggest doing is creating 1 foot by 1 foot squares on diagonal corners, there and here. Okay. And that's going to represent the 1 foot overhang. Let's bring this over like so. And there we go. And maybe it'll fill this in, maybe it won't, which doesn't matter because part of the interior is going to require a vaulted ceiling, and we'll get into that in a later tutorial. So we have achieved our overhang, which is perfect. Now, we know that this is 32 by 32, although we've added 1 foot on each end, so it's going to end up being, with the overhang from one end to the other, it's going to be 34. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the roof. Now, I'm going to create 1 roof joist. So I'm going to start with my pencil. I'm going to go 34 feet. That will cover this span, just what you want to do. Okay. Now I'm going to use a board that's 1.5 inches wide. And we're going to use 2x10s for this particular assignment. So I'm going to close this in with my rectangle. And then I'm going to bump this up 9.5, because we all know 2x10s are not 2x10. It's 1.5 by 9.5. Okay. So we've got our board. Now, some people have asked, what's the peak height? It's more or less up to you. Let's be within reason, though. So for the sake of this one, let's go midpoint. Let's go 5 feet. Okay, sounds good. Let's bring that down to there. Okay, let's undo that because obviously it did not go to the corner. Zoom on in. Okay. Let's make sure that we're going to the correct corner. Let's make sure that we started on the correct side, which it appears we might not have. Okay. Let's redo that peak. Make sure we're on the correct side. Let's drag it on down. Find our midpoint. I should probably mention there is an option that your roof could have an offset peak. It doesn't have to be in the middle, okay? So you could do that. So this one appears to want to snap on this other side for some reason. And that's just SketchUp being difficult. So let's eliminate that line. And if SketchUp wants it on this side, let's work with that. Let's go 5 feet. And we'll go over here, click. Oh. Obviously. Yeah, SketchUp's playing tricks on us today. Okay. Okay. There we go. Closed up on us. That's how you know you're in good shape. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now let's just eliminate some of the stuff we don't need. And okay. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay, perfect. Now let's eliminate this. There we go. Okay. Let's use our offset option so we can create our 2x10s, which we all know are 9.5. Okay. Okay, so we're going to continue our pencil. Okay, wonderful. Now you might notice mine is going to be an offset, which is okay. Mine's going to be an offset roof pitch. So it's a little more to that side, which is okay. You can do the same, or if you want, you can put yours directly in the middle. So, okay. And let's connect our points. Wonderful. And now let's bring this over to create our thickness. Like so. Touch that. And we're going to touch. Let's see. Okay, wonderful. Let's get rid of this part in the middle. Now this is going to be our roof joist. We are now going to make it a component because we are not going to repeat that process for every single roof joist that we want to create. Okay, so let's right click, make that into a component. Let's go with the default name. And now that you have it, we'll leave this one here. This can populate our lumber pile. Let's go over to our move option and make sure we're grabbing this corner. Click. Okay, so let's escape out of the, okay. Okay, now we can grab it. Click. Okay. So we don't want to take that away. Just going to copy that. So let's place this on the corner. And then once we have that one there, we're going to continue to copy this. Okay. Now, this is important. You want to ensure that joist placement is directly above these vertical stud boards. So the spacing between these stud boards, with the exception of the last one, which is your oddball spacing, should be 16 inches. So you're going to basically move these over, copy 16 inches. Okay?